I think TA finishes their draft perfectly.
Yeah, it's really good for everything that you said, and gives them
versus Tusk in their laning phase. I like to watch how Paparazzi adapts his builds depending on what he's playing into the mid lane. So here comes the first go. They've got the Arcane Rune as well on Fenrir. They have enough for Armel here. Doesn't seem like it.
Oh, now, this is the risky thing whenever you go for a Tusk with that sort of a play underneath the tower. There's always going to be that turnaround potential.
They got him.
And they have indeed. I believe he also popped a Sal before getting taken down.
Oh,
so
he did.
An extra bit of punishment for the Tusk. It's one of those things that works both ways. In fact, so deep. Paparazzi pretty far forward here. Will be fine as he astrals the Sanking, but they've got to be careful. If you overextend underneath this tower, Armel will be more than happy to turn with the help of Tims and start to chip away.
Yeah, perfect TP rotation by Tims. And they now can actually leave the Batrider versus Jug. The Jug can be left alone. So you start seeing rotations start happening now.
Fenrir just
again
rolled in on his own onto Cuckoo.
Fenrir?
And he's just dead. That was not the play there from Fenrir.
Sam H is doing incredibly well top. 18-5 versus a Juggernaut, who traditionally, you can see that matchup, of course, with the Blade Fury. You can always remove the sticky. Pretty nice, but I guess the pressure from that Sanking from Tims has been a little too much.
Yeah, definitely one of his best heroes, Sam H, Batrider.
Yeah. Mid lane.
Returns on the Paparazzi, that's slow to set up the Burrow Strike, the Glimpse back as well, bringing him into the clutches of Armel. As Cuckoo, he'll take the kill.
Get the flank.
This is distance. More than okay. Mid lane again. This time there is going to be backup for Paparazzi, TPing in, but is it going to be there soon enough? That's the question. Cuckoo's got a double damage rune as he's punching in to this OD. The Caustic Finale slow. He's trying to finish up the kill. He's going to get it. Will pay with his life, but Cuckoo, he'll take that. Able to kill off Paparazzi as quick.
She returned. And Ori has started to catch up in last hits. But now Sam H, he's got a lot of time left on this. The Burrow Strike's going to come through too. Ori's dead here.
He absolutely is. TNC, they've read him like a book. He'll pop the stick charges. He does have the healing ward, but that will not be enough to save him. He has got to be very careful. Paparazzi.
And TNC with these early rotations as well. What ends up happening when you get all these kills is you're able to get the first wards out before that during that first like nighttime. So you see they have that one there and then the other one placed on the high ground. So they actually saw.
Again, Cuckoo with the control, dragging Paparazzi back in. There will be a snowball towards Armel, but he gets himself underneath the tower. Paparazzi's going to be incredibly low here. Should tick down to the Thunderstrike, and he does. Paparazzi's gone. Armel's still alive. Fenrir really wants to find this kill. But the controls there from Cuckoo pops the kinetic field down. Armel will survive, be able to turn and take the kill. And at the same time, up top, 11's not having much fun either. Sam H and Tims running down the Tide Hunter. He'll try and turn and bring down Tims with him, but he's not going to be able to do so, as Tims will survive.
Oh, that there's a ward placed near that bounty rune, so they can actually de-ward it too. And now Cuckoo again, going for the rune. However, it will be taken by Paparazzi. This time, they might be able to actually find this disruptor.
Does kick Glimpse back, but into the Astral, buying time to get back in. They've got the control with the shards, and Cuckoo will pay.
That became, and also moving the Jug toward bottom. So Raven is only level 6, he suffered a bit. But Sam H, like we said, having the dream game.
Oh, absolutely. And he's finding free and easy pickoffs. Fenrir will try and snowball himself away. They have got the slow from Lanham, but with 4 stacks of napalm onto Fenrir, there is no escape for the Tusk as Sam H gives him the slow and steady rundown. Paparazzi's tried to come in on this, but now he's getting surrounded. He was looking towards Cuckoo, but can they turn this with Ori? Ori is coming forward. He is level 6, does have the Omni Slash, but Paparazzi's already dead. They'll look for Tims. Tims keeps the distance with the Burrow Strike. Ori finally will be able to bring him down. Now he comes out with the Omni Slash. Look at towards Sam H, but there's too many stats on Sam. Sam stays alive. Ravage from 11 only catches onto Armel, and immediately Cuckoo with the Glimpse pulls Tide away. They still look to chase down Armel. Can they find the kill? They will. They do find the sniper. Vici Gaming able to take kills in return this time around. There's the Tide, having the Sapphire Tormentor, helping the push.
Top lane, Lanham. Pretty dead here once they can close the gap with the stun.
They'll surround him. Raven and Tims trap him in the trees.
Tims and Cuckoo, they're looking for him. The Astral comes out, so the stun from Tims actually misses, and all the damage from Static Storm. He's still going to get drawn
back, and as you say, though, most of the damage has been dodged off. And now Cuckoo in a bit of an awkward position. He'll go for the TP. I knew that the Astral is back and available off cooldown. Vici Gaming will make Cuckoo pay for that there, so Just that little bit of extra time Paparazzi bought himself with the Astral is enough to keep him safe and make sure that his team can turn it around. His team's net worth on the Tidehunter. Down on the mid lane, he has that Ravage. He knows that they can push this with TNC potentially being quite hesitant in fighting. Paparazzi's actually coming on the high ground though. Got to split apart from the team. He does have the backup, but Tim's immediately blinks down, and that's going to put Fenrir in a bit of an awkward position as he's dove a little bit too far there. Tim's making that play, pulling the Tusk in the turn, and they should find him. They do. They will get him for now. 11.
Armel?
They managed, but the Omni-Slash bounces were not ideal. Looks like it doesn't matter though, because the Ravage holds 3 of them down. They get the kill. Tim's trying to come back in with the counterplay, has the epicenter. The cooldown as well from Raven, but Raven's getting focused here. He's trying to play around with the backhands, but now Vici Gaming, they're going to run straight towards him. Raven trying to keep his distance. Ori looking to dive in. Can they get the kill? They can. They'll pick off Raven. They do find Ori though in response. 2 for 2. 11. Trying to chase down Cuckoo as it seems, but Sam H with the napalm charges stacking up keeps them back. Still looking for Sam though. Can't quite close the gap. So no easy way out of this lane.
Patiently waiting for him.
Yeah, he's in a lot of trouble here, Raven. He'll pop the drums, trying to keep himself at a distance, but with the shard control, they'll block him in. And they found the kill. Just a little too far away from home there, Raven. The rest of the team is coming through. Maybe they can get a counterplay onto Ori. They'll jump in. They've got the lasso starting to drag him back. Static Storm's down as well. The sticky napalm and the Firefly, they've got the damage. Ori will fall. But just as quickly as TNC lose Raven, they will be able to find Ori in return.
They're both about the same net worth, too. Phase drum straight into BKB.
They're going to push for the tier 1 tower. The question is if TNC want to try and find a grab. They jump forward immediately, finding the lasso, bringing him into the Static Storm. They've got Ori trapped down and taken out. Sure, the tower will fall, but TNC, they've got themselves the big kill. Can they get themselves anything more out of this? They get the flame break, knocked back onto 11 going in. He does have the hood. There's the Burrow Track to follow up. They've got the snowball. Fenrir closing the gap onto the Sankey, but they're starting to get a little bit split up at Vici Gaming. Lanham turns over the Soul Assumption, will nuke down the Sankey, but there's the assassinate from a mile off. Armel picks off the 11 Tidehunter, and he finds himself a third as he peeps down Lanham. They've brought back Paparazzi. He's trying for a TP out, but he's not going to make it. A homing missile, and the right click from Armel.
He did so much damage just peeping in the backlines. TNC made so much space. That was like the sacrifice from Tim's. He's like, I don't care if I die here. I'm setting up this big team fight. You see that sniper has now gone to 9.5k net worth, and bottom Fenrir
getting found out alone again. Cuckoo, he'll turn up. He says, that's my kill, Sam.
Some stats because he's just been getting killed because of the lasso into Static Storm, so I think he just wants to tank up a little bit.
Oh, Tim's getting pretty low here. They do have the Familiar Stones holding him down. Sam H getting focused, they'll find him. Static Storm gets dropped, but they've already lost the path. Vici Gaming. They found one, can I find anything more? Trying to chase down Cuckoo, but keeping the distance. Assassinate comes in onto Fenrir, but the healing ward will be in on and on.
I think that might be the plan. We might see him adjust though. Cuckoo walks into Paparazzi and Ori. It's pretty dead.
And they should have this one. Yeah, glimpse back, one of them. I'll get both of them. Vici Gaming, clean up. They've got a good position. And they go with the snowball. He will force himself to die. He does have good backup, and in fact the Static Storm's dropped down. He's going to be okay. Armel's fine. It's Fenrir the one in trouble as they turn back towards him at the same time on the sidelines. They've also got the lasso on Tori. They drag him up. They leave him on the cliff. He gets popped by Raven. He's going to jump down for more. The Omni-Slash from Ori will allow him to get down off the cliff towards Sam H, but Sam H fireflies himself to the side, will be fine. Ravage is popped by 11, does catch them on the tip, so they'll be able to find Cuckoo down bottom though. Tim's comes in with the epicenter. They've finished off Ori. Sam H still alive for now, but finally the gush of the Soul Assumption finishes him off. Buyback from Cuckoo. They want to be able to try and find more out of this. The homing missile still onto Paparazzi. Tim's is in there on the front line, goes in again with a 2-man Burrow Strike. Kinetic field down as well. Cuckoo with that buyback holding them in place. 11 tries for the TP away, but he's not going to make it. The glimpse from Cuckoo holds him in place.
Do too much because it catches them kind of on the cusp of it.
It gets the Cuckoo kill. That's
it gets the Cuckoo kill, but they definitely need to get better Ravages in order to be able to win these fights.
They may even hemorrhage even more at Vici Gaming as TNC are just storming across the map, finding full Hurricane Pike, Shadowblade, and also the 4 stuff now complete on Sound. Not on Sound, sorry, on Tim. They've got another way to get him out. In fact, 11. He has just walked straight into this one.
Oh my god.
And that is Ori, quite far out from this movement.
Tim's?
He's close by to Fenrir and Lanham. They'll go for the Centaur. They actually find one of the Familiars as well, so more money for Armel. They've got the glimpse back onto Fenrir. Fenrir is going to be held in place. And this poor old Tusk, I mean, you sort of said to me that
they get the vision from the Firefly.
They've grabbed him back in. He'll self-fast drill himself, but there's 5 heroes surrounding him. Paparazzi once again taken out. TNC 28 have been very good at getting on top of the jug every single fight, and let's see who can grab this time.
Tim's puts a ward down.
He goes in with the Burrow Strike, is on to this Tyranitar, but they've got the break there. No crafting shell for this man. He just melts, and they've got the lasso as well, dragging in Paparazzi. They're surrounding the OD, will self-astral himself. Tims should be ready with a follow-up Burrow Strike. They've got the Assassinate onto Fenrir. Paparazzi tries to get himself out, but there's the glimpse. They have the vision to drag him back in. And this last 10 minutes of the game, but they're getting better and better at being able to sort of transition that into actually being able to close these games up.
Yeah, I'm most impressed, to be honest, with like their warding game and their quick rotations. That's the big thing for me. And I mean, Sam H too for me. His improvement in this game, he did so well in that top lane that it enabled all his he enabled Tims to have this incredible game too.
There we go. They've managed to get the top rags. We'll see if Vici Gaming can punish TNC for this at all. They're trying to lead in. Homing missile on his way out to land him. Ori goes forward with the Omni Slash. Will find one. It's towards Raven. Raven just a little bit too speedy, or maybe not, because Fenrir is there with the wraparound. They will be able to take the Aegis out of the hands of Raven. Does Raven get any backup? That's the question.
TP.
Don't know if that's going to be enough, though.
No TP, but he's pretty fast.
He is trying to run, but there's no one else coming in to save him. Snowball and Shards off. But he has to be very worried about being focused down by Armel.
Sam H looking for 11 here. They got the scan successful.
Oh, they need that time for the fight. And I don't think they're going to get him.
With the break, he dies so quickly.
He has got buyback 11, and with 15 seconds left, they really don't want it. They want to hold off on that. But it is going to cost them. The tier 3 tower down on the bottom lane. TNC take that one for free.
See, again, they want this Tidehunter.
11 if he steps forward. Oh, he didn't even need to. They do have the charge grab, but he'll be forced back a little bit. Static Storm is down. Sam H will fall, so they get the kill, Vici Gaming, but it cost them a life of Fenrir. 11 as well, and also they're going to be in a lot of trouble. Ori does jump in with the backline play, does manage to take out the Batrider, so they have found Sam H for this one, but now Sam H is buying back.
Tims with the EP in the back.
He's got the control onto Ori. Ori down to half health. 11 pops the Ravage. Does manage to get a couple of them. They're focusing Raven. Big damage coming out from the OD, but Armel just keeps his distance. He turns around with the right clicks. He peeps him with the tree line. Armel finds to pick up double kill, triple kill for the sniper. He's going to be able to get Ori as well with the help of his teammates. That's the whole team down on Vici Gaming. TNC have cleaned up and closed up the game.
22-9 on Armel. 22-9. Only 2 deaths. He had a pretty much, actually, like all of TNC, I felt like they had some flawless execution.